So Saturday night, I went on a Tinder date with this guy, Terence, I think. We talked for like a minute when we decided to just meet. We went to a bar overlooking the water, had a couple of drinks as we talked. I would ask him questions and he really answered seriously. Like, at one point, I asked if he had kids. He said one and then pointed out a kid running past and said, "That one." This was a bar stroke restaurant with a live band, so there were families there. There were a lot of other moments like that. Like, he told me he had a magic trick to show me. He was going to make a straw disappear and he just threw it over his shoulder. Dumb stuff like that, but we were having a good time, so we laughed it off. We hang out all night, hooked up, and I went home in the morning. So the next day he texted me to say we should do it again sometime, and we talked about other things. Later on, he was being silly again and evading a serious question with throwaway answers. He had called himself a creep and I was trying to figure out why. Long story short, he ended up making a joke about a wedgie. So I literally texted him, "You are the least serious person I have ever met." He just replied, "Ouch." So I sent a band-aid emoji. He said, "Too little, too late." And I replied, "Well, it's been fun." Then he said, "You're going to walk out on me after hurting my feelings." So at this point, I could not tell if he was serious or not. So I tried to keep engaging, but it felt very off. I did not hear from him at all today, so I sent him a message that read, "I feel like I really offended you yesterday." He asked what I meant, so I sent a screenshot of the conversation. He just said, "I see what you mean." So I just said, "Okay." Then he replied, "It is a really, fucked up thing to say to someone." I ended up saying that I was sorry and I hurt his feelings and that I do appreciate his silly personality, but clearly crossed a line and that I would bow out. I really liked him, but we also had a great time, but it felt like my comment was a big deal to him. I know it was hyperbolic, but was it really that hurtful to say? Was it more of a miscommunication? AITA. Am I the AITA?